Okay, so question number 5. How many protons, neutrons, and electrons are there in one atom of 209 Bi? So this is the symbol for bismuth. So I'll also just write it here. And Bi stands for bismuth. So the first thing we want to do is locate bismuth on the periodic table. Use this. Actually, kind of dark. And we can find it right here. And we're interested in its atomic number. So bismuth has an atomic number equal to 83. So the atomic number tells us how many protons bismuth has. So therefore, we have 83 protons. And the 209 is the atomic mass of our isotope. So I'll just write that here. 209 Bi has an atomic mass equal to 209. But if we recall the formula for atomic mass is equal to the number of our protons plus the number of neutrons. So now we can solve for our number of neutrons. So number of neutrons is equal to atomic mass minus your number of protons. So we know both of these values. We know the atomic mass is 209, and we also know our number of protons is 83. So therefore, the number of neutrons is 126. Okay, and lastly, we need to find our number of electrons. So if we have a neutral atom, we know that our number of protons must be equal to the number of electrons. So since we have 83 protons, that means that we also have 83 electrons. Okay, so these are our three values. We have 83 protons, and we know that from the atomic number. And we have 126 neutrons, and we got this value from subtracting the number of protons from atomic mass. And finally, we have the same number of electrons as we do protons, so we also have 83 electrons. So now let's see what the junior tutor said. Step 1 is to determine the number of protons and number of bismuth, I'm guessing atomic number of bismuth, using a periodic table. The atomic number is also the number of protons it contains, so we have 83 protons. Step 2 is to determine the number of electrons for a neutral atom. The number of electrons is equal to the number of protons. That's also 83. And then for step 3, to determine the number of neutrons given the mass number, which is 209, the number is the sum of the number of protons and the number of neutrons. So they got 126 neutrons. Okay, so this solution is correct.